tonight, you take control. Take my life and make it yours. And if I slide, don't let me go. Couple nights off, don't need them. No seasons, yeah, you just need to know. I don't trust nobody else. When I met you, I could tell I ain't better by myself. Yeah, you just need to know I never loved nobody else. You're the best I ever felt. I ain't better by myself. Yeah, you just need to know you inside me, even more than these that I try. Yeah, flip the script on my soul and my mind. Yeah, make me wonder what things will be like. Yeah, we were doing all the things that we said, waking up adding Bali to the rain. We never make it out of place, the type of things that make it hard to behave, girl. So tonight, you take control. Take my life and make it yours. And if I slide, don't let me go. Couple nights off, don't need them. No season, yeah, you just need to know I don't trust nobody else. But I'm
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season. From all of us at 2K Sports, as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to the Nets. Now here's Westbrook. Floats one up. Count the basket. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Good.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Pass to Westbrook. The wide open look here for Marion. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the wing, Stockton. To the middle, and stolen by Russell. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Westbrook surveying the D. Driving the lane. And Russell gets it to go.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Terry outside. And Shawn Marion with the slam.
Marion, so springy. He gets off the floor quickly for that alley-oop.
Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yes, that goes in.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Stockton the bounce pass. Takes the 13-footer. Wembanyama, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Stockton. Down low. Outside for Wembanyama. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Kicks it out to Terry. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the 76ers. Down by 12. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Now here's Stockton. Still scoreless. Bosh, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Terry. Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Pretty much forcing his shot through. What a play by Westbrook.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Terry. Up top, Curry. A floater. Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got 5 points so far.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here is Stockton. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Here's Dandridge. That shot off.
76ers foul.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Curry.
And Curry, just one of the more gifted shooters the game's ever seen. He's a clever guard with unlimited range, someone you must stay with at all times.
Terry looking over the floor. No good off the back of the rim. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
22.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Changing ends. Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else, and he runs hard all the time.
Stoudemire outside. Lays it up off the glass. Stoudemire's got his first points of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Back to Bosh. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Bosh has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Westbrook. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. The wide open look here for Bosh. And again, it's Philadelphia.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. Reverses. Second shot opportunity. And some nice passing there by Houston. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Chris Bosh.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Terry. Over Stoudemire. Shot by Terry, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. The three from Bosh. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, we have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them. Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Marion, right side. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Marion. And Shawn Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Houston making a switch.
76ers, EAT, everybody. Get loud for them once again.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nowitzki outside. In the corner, it's Stockton. Inside, Wembanyama. No good that time. Rockets leading by 14. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Terry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And so here is Philadelphia. Wembanyama with it. Back to Stockton. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Here's Russell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The three. A rebound by Bill Russell.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Pass to Terry. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. And there's the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Here's Dandridge. Still yet to score. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Christie. Right wing. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Russell. Terry, that's a 2. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Stockton. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bosh can't hit.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. Stockton with the defensive effort.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Rockets leading by 13. It's Terry outside. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Bosh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Westbrook. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Timeout called the 76ers. The 76ers trailed by 15. Pass to Christie. Stoudemire, right side. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Bosh, the screen. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
He takes it in. Barbosa gets the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Nowitzki, no good. Rockets leading by 17. Terry outside. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way-in. Terry's got 12.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here are the Rockets now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Shot, high post, and the basket by Nowitzki. He has 6. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Got that one up quick.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Bosh. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Now Terry. 17 points in the game.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bosh, the screen.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the inside. Johnson.
Joe Johnson.
And he converts the layup.
Assisted.
Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
And so it's Houston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And so here is Houston. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long four-game road stand. And here we go. Stockton with it up court. Nowitzki outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Over Marion. And the basket by Nowitzki.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Now here's Westbrook. Perkins with the block. And Stockton, here we go. Good work there as it goes.
And I love watching Stockton drive it to the rim. Such a crafty player.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Keith. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense. Beautiful.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They get a hand on it. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. On the wing, Green. Pass to Christie. Nowitzki with the ball. Over Marion. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Good on the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Back to Nowitzki. Looking to end the run. The 76ers with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Christie. It's Nowitzki on the wing. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
That's his second.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Playing with no fear, Westbrook getting downhill and making things happen.
Team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
There's the pick. Terry, that's a 2. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Terry. Curry on the wing.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Russell Westbrook.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Several teams changing it up here. And here's Houston. And Terry up top. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Clock at 6. For 3, Barbosa drills the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
The 3 from Bosh drains the three-pointer.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg,